Hello students, hope you all are well. Let us start our next video on the basis of elements of accounts part 1 standard 12. Why I have taken part 1 once again? Because you are going to write the unit test, and due to that the unit test chapter which are included, that is chapter 5 admissions of the partner, chapter 6 that is called the retirement or the death of the partner, and the chapter 7 dissolutions of the partnership. Previous video I have done the revisions for chapter 5 that is called admissions of the partner, and this video I will do the revisions for chapter 6 that is called death or the retirement of the partner. Students, I want to tell you, when I taught you this chapter 5 and also chapter 6, that time several times I told you that illustrations as well as the exercise whatever it is given, this all this illustration and all this exercise you have to go through in details. You should understand that all illustrations and all exercise I tried in my level best to make you understand some of the hard illustration and some of the hard exercise also I had done. Today for revisions such type of sums I selected which is most important for your test. Like that sum you will make more practice so that you can understand in details. Chapter 6 I will tell you, it is started from that page number 216. Page number 216, chapter 6 started, and you are having total 9 points. Out of that last point, ninth number point, that is that determinations of the amount payable to the death or discharge partner or the executors. This is deducted, but question is there, that also I taught you, and you should know the meaning of that. And today what I am going to teach you for this unit test revisions, that is page number 232. Once again I want to tell you, page number 232, the illustration number 14 is the most important questions. Once if you are able to understand this such type of questions, it is meaning of that you are going to understand the other illustrations also. So without wasting the time, let me explain in details the page number 232 of illustration number 14. I am reading the questions. Once again I am telling you, whenever I am reading the questions, that time you will keep it in mind the data to do the sum. All of you know that 6th chapter, what are the things you have to do. What the revaluations account, partners capital account, cash account and balance sheet. So to do these things, what are the data it is required and what are the information it is given both from the balance sheet as well as from the adjustment, that you should know. So let me start. The Ajay, Alpa and Amay are the partners of a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 50%, 30% and 20% respectively. 50%, 30%, 20% means 5:3:2. The meaning of that. The balance sheet of the firm 31/3/17 was as under. These are balance sheets. Whenever you read the balance sheet, what are it is given in the liability sides and what are it is given in the asset sides, whether any amount is there in for distributions or not, that you will go through. The capital account of Ajay, Alpa and Amay, that is 60, 50, 80, 1,90,000. Investment fluctuation fund I wrote D. By seeing that one investment fluctuation, you have to distribute to the all partner or old partner, all partner according to the old ratio. Workman compensation reserve also you have to distribute if nothing is given anything else in the adjustment. If it is given anything else related to this adjustment related to this item, then according to that we will do it. Creditors of rupees 40,000, provident fund of rupees 60,000, goodwill, all goodwill you have to distribute to the all partner according to the old ratio. Others fixed assets investment 60,000, here investment is there, here investment fluctuation fund is there. That means something will be there given. Debtors 70 minus 6 is equal to 64, and stock 20, cash 16, profit and loss account you have to distribute. So distribute amount you are getting one goodwill, one profit and loss account, one investment fluctuation fund, and the one workman compensation reserve. 4 are there. Now adjustment. I told you when you will read the adjustment, that time you will mark it or you will write in the short form beside the adjustment. This adjustment will affect with whom or where. The number 1, the Ajay return 1417. The first person is going, whose share is 50%. This is the 50% is going Ajay. Ajay is going out, matlab return, and the claim number 1. The claim of workman compensations is accepted at 20,000. I want to explain it. After that, I will do it there. The claim of workman compensation is accepted at rupees 20,000. The claim, how much you had workman compensation reserve? You had 30. See, you are having 30,000 reserve, and one claim it was accepted by the 20. After giving this claim, or after keeping separate amount of 20,000 from this 30,000, you are having 10,000 extra. That 10,000 you have to distribute to the partners, or all partners according to the old ratio. 1 second, I want to explain it to you. Claim of workman compensation. Students, most of the students, they are getting confusions. Don't be so confused. Very simple things. You are having 30,000 reserve, but one claim it was accepted by 20,000. Obviously, this 20,000 claim you have to meet with this 30,000. After meeting this 20,000, still you are having 10,000 that you have to distribute to the all partner according to the old ratio. That means 30 minus 20 is equal to 10. 10 will be distributed, and in this new balance sheets, in your new balance sheet liability sides, the claim it will be exist 20,000. Now if suppose this 20,000 it became 50,000. Now suppose this 20,000 it became now suppose 50,000. So how much reserve you are having? 30. You need how much? 50,000. That means still 20,000. 30,000 you can take it from the reserve, and after taking 30,000, because this is 50,000, still 20,000 is shortage. This 20,000 will come to the revaluations account debit sides. Do you understand? So keep in mind, if claim is more than the reserve, it will go to the revaluations account. If claim is less than this reserve, then it will go for distributions. Clear to you? The market value of investment is rupees 45,000. Same case. Investment has 60, and now market value of the investment it is 45. Matlab investment in the market it has gone down. How much? 15,000 loss. But already you are having investment fluctuation fund 20,000. So भले 15,000 लॉस हो गया, आपका पास 20,000 तो पड़ा ही है. So you are having reserve 20, you are getting a loss 15,000. So this 15,000 will be make up from this reserve. After doing make up, still you are having 5,000 more that you have to distribute to the all partner according to the old ratio. This is the system. Number 3, bad debt of debtors is rupees 2,000 is to be written up. So first adjustment it will affect to the capital account, because distribution will be there, as well as workman compensation reserve account. Second adjustment will affect investment fluctuation fund and investment. Matlab first and second adjustment will not affect the revaluations account. Third one, bad debt on debtors of rupees 2,000. Here you see 70,000 minus 6,000. Already bad debt reserve you are having 6,000, but they are telling bad debt 2,000 is enough, and it will be written is to be written up, and the provisions for doubtful debt is to be kept 5%. बोलता है कि बैड डेट 2,000 रखो और प्रोविजन पर डाउटफुल डेट 5% रखो. तो अभी मेरे को देखना पड़ेगा हाउ मच यू आर हैविंग. वी आर हैविंग 70,000 डेटर्स. यू सी एंड फाइंड आउट दैट न्यू बैलेंस शीट डेटर्स is 70,000. बैड डेट you are, if you keep 2,000, you are having 68,000, and 5% of 68,000, which is 3,400. So after deducting 3,400, in outside it comes 64,600. where in the old balance sheet it is 64,000. Now question is there, 2,000 for bad debt and 3,400 for bad debt reserve. Total you are having 5,400. Bad debt of 2,000 and bad debt reserve of 3,400. Total 5,400 is enough, but already you deducted 6,000. That means the 5,400, 6,000 minus 5,400 is equal to 600. You are having extra or more that is not required, so it will go to the revaluations account credit sides. So this adjustment will affect to the revaluations account and the debtors account. So third adjustment, keep in mind, it will affect the revaluations account and debtors account. Fourth, fixed assets are to be appreciated by 20%. Every one of you know. I think no need to say this one. Even though I am telling, it will affect the revaluations account and fixed assets accounts. Number 5, book value of the stock is overvalued by rupees 600. It will affect the revaluations account and stock account. The stock cost of stock is to be recorded. So the stock, whatever it is given it here, 20,000, that is more. Overvalued means the price is more. So cost price is more. So market price is 600 less. This is the meaning of that. Book value of the stock is overvalued. That means this is more and market price is 600. So 600 is reduced. Number 6. So fifth one is the revaluations account and stock account. Number 6, the value of the goodwill of the firm is rupees 1 lakh. You have to calculate the goodwill amount. How much we have to pay to Ajay? Ajay's share is 5 by 10 means half. So uska calculation karke how much is coming, that amount of the goodwill Ajay will get, and Ajay's share who is taking, that they will, I cannot say that Alpha and Amay, that we have to calculate it. Next is coming, the Ajay is to be paid 10,000 in cash. Whatever the amount we have to calculate, that how much we have to pay to Ajay, out of that 10,000 we are giving to Ajay, and remaining amount more than 10,000 whatever it is coming, that will be kept as a loan in the business. The last one is coming, the new profit and loss sharing ratio for Alpha and Amay is 1:4. Prepare the revaluations account, capital account, partners, capital account of the partners, and the balance sheets of that retirement partner. Now let me find out first the working. What we will do, we are going to do the gaining ratio. Keep in mind, in case of a 5th chapter we are going to find out the side effect ratio. In case of a 6th chapter we are going to find out the gaining ratio. This gaining ratio every time you have to calculate it, because this will be required. Now how we will find out the gaining ratio? Every one of you know, gaining ratio is equal to new ratio minus old ratio. Side effect ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. Gaining ratio is equal to new ratio minus old ratio. The old is 532 and new is 14. It is given. It is given it here 1:4. See, it is given 1:4 is the new ratio, and old is equal to 532. So gaining ratio for Alpha, new minus old. New minus old you are getting 1/10. So Alpha is sacrificing. Instead of gaining, Alpha is sacrificing 1/10, and Amay is gaining 6/10. So question is there. Generally in your mind it comes that remaining partner both they are gaining, but sometime it may happen due to these calculations you can find out that existence partner, out of that two, that one may be sacrificing. So Amay, his share is, he is gaining 6/10. The Amay, he is gaining 6/10. This 6/10, the Alpha is giving 1/10 and Ajay is giving 5/10, because Ajay's share is 5/10. So Ajay's share fully, so Amay, that you have to understand. This Amay is taking 5/10 from Ajay and 1/10 from Alpha. Alpha is existing partner, even though he is sacrificing. So he is gaining 6/10. This 6/10 is equal to 1/10 plus 5/10. This will help you. Now goodwill. Goodwill is 1 lakh. तो अजय 1 लाख का गुडविल का 5/10, So that Ajay will get 50,000 for the amount of the goodwill, because Ajay is giving the share. Ajay is giving the share, sacrificing, and the alpha also is sacrificing 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 of 1 lakh, which is 10,000. That means keep it mind that Ajay will get 50,000 amount for goodwill, alpha also will get 10,000 amount of goodwill, and the Amay will give 60,000, but amount they will not give. What they happen, they will adjust with their capital account. So Amay capital account will be debited by 60. So Ajay capital account will be credited, and Alpha's capital account also will be credited. That will keep in mind. So Ajay capital account will be credited by 50,000. Ajay capital account will be credited by 50,000. Alpha's capital account will be credited by 10,000, and Amay capital account will be debited by 60,000. This is the meaning of that of goodwill. Now we will start doing the revaluations account. Out of this 8 adjustment, you are not getting the first, second, third is revaluation, bad debt. Now I already told bad debt you are having 6,000, but according to your calculations you need 5,400. So you are having 6,000 bad debt more. So it is coming by bad debt reserve. 6,000 minus 2,000 minus 3,400. This is 6,000 minus 2,000 for bad debt minus 3,400 is for the bad debt reserve. So 5,400 excess you are having 600, that is credit. Third is over. Fixed assets will be appreciated. Fixed assets, how much you are having? 1 lakh. You are having fixed assets 1 lakh, and 1 lakh ka 20% 20,000. It is appreciated, so it will become credit. By fixed assets it is 20,000 is the credit. Clearly understood? Next is coming the fifth one. The book value of the stock is overvalued by 600. Stock, it was overvalued by 600. So stock should be reduced. So to stock of rupees 600 is the debit side. See, to stock account 600 is the debit. 5 is over. Now 6 is not coming in this revaluations account. 7 is also not coming, and 8 12 calculation I have shown it here. So in your revaluations account, this is 620,000, you understood. This 600 also you understood. So balance, if you find out, you will get 20,000 that you have to distribute to the all partner according to the 5:3:2 ratio. That means 10,000, 600, 10,000, 6,000 and 4,000. Now you come for the capital account. First we will write the opening capital balance, that is 60, 50, 80 by balance BD 60, 50, 80. That all of you understands. After that what we will do? Revaluations account, that for profit also we will write, otherwise you will forget it. Revaluations profit you are getting 1064. This is revaluations account profit 10,000, 6,000 and 4,000. So this is opening balance of capital account. This is revaluations account profit balance. This two is over. Now we will start from the balance sheets. Balance sheet first, investment fluctuation fund. Investment I already explained it here. Investment you are having 20, but investment you are having, investment reserve you are having 20,000, but you are getting loss 15,000. That means still 5,000 investment is more. So that 5,000 you distribute by investment fluctuation fund 2,500, 1,500 and 1,000. That is 5:3:2. 5,000. That you understand? Because you are having the reserve 20,000 and you are getting the loss of 15,000. So obviously 5,000 more that you are distributing. Similarly, the workman compensation reserve you are having 30,000. Workman compensation reserve you are having 30,000, and workman compensation claim it is 20,000. 10,000 is extra that you are distributing by workman compensation reserve 5,3,2. 5,000, 3,000 and 2,000. That is over. And goodwill I told you that Ajay and Alpha goodwill account, for due to that these two account will be credited due to this goodwill. That is Ajay will get 50,000 credit and Alpha will get 10,000 credit, and this 50,000 and 10,000 is equal to 60,000 will be debit to the Abhay account. See, this is Abhay account, 50,000 is debited and 10,000 is debited. So generally Abhay account debit to Ajay's capital, Abhay account debit to Alpha's capital, and this two is the credit. Now old goodwill. Old goodwill 50,000 you are having in this balance sheet, that you distribute 25, 15 and 10. And this profit and loss account 30, that also you distribute. Profit and loss account 30, 15,000, 9,000 and 6,000, that is distributions. So this 1, 2, 3, 4 distributions is over. This is revaluations account. This is goodwill account is over. Now this side you see all this amount you got. Now only this cash, because we are going to pay to Ajay 10,000. So Ajay capital account debit to cash 10,000 उसमें बोल दिया था, उसको पेमेंट देना है 10,000. Yeah, is correct. So partners capital account is closed, and if you find out the balance, you will find out the balance 77,500, 46,500 and 11,000. So partners capital account, every amount you understood, and the balance sheets. Balance sheet now, this will be as a loan. 77,500 will be the loan, 77,500, and 46,500 and 11,000 it will be as it is. 46,500 and 11,000, so 57,500. Now workman compensation claim 20,000 it will be exist. Creditors no change, 40 will be 40. Provident fund no change, 60 will be 60. Nothing is there. Now in asset sides, goodwill first, that we already distributed. Goodwill, that you know it will not come. Others fixed such as 1 lakh, it will be 1 lakh 20. Investments 60, it will be 45. Debtors, I already told, 70 minus 2, 68 minus 3,400, 64,600. Next stock 600 will be less, 20, 19,400. Cash balance, we have not opened the account, but it is understood whatever the cash was there, out of the 10,000 cash we paid. So 16,000 minus 10,000 is equal to 6,000. And profit and loss account balance, that we already distributed 30,000. This is the things. These are the most important questions. Everyone should understand this one. And before watching this video, student, you do one thing. Twice you read the questions, one by one, all these items from the balance sheet as well as from the adjustment you go through in details. Even though if you do not understand, you can tell me. Okay. Now let us see one more questions from exercise. Let me do one question from exercise. Student, I already told you the 5th chapter and 6th chapter total weightage 9 marks, and out of the 9 marks 8 marks 1 practical sums. So unit test 1 practical sums either from the illustration or from the exercise, like that obviously it will come. And the revisions whatever I am doing, only selected importance questions I am doing. So one questions from exercise, that is question number 9, that also I want to tell you something new is there. You try to understand what is given, what is not given, and how to do it. M, R and G are the partners of a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 1/2, 1/3 and 1/6. There one question is coming for to get you confusions. It is not 2:3:6 because denominator are not equal. You have to make the denominator equal. This is 6, you have to make this is 6. If you want to make 6, the numerator will be 2, and if you want to make 6, the numerator will be 3. So actually your ratio is 3:2:1. This will be the ratio. Keep in mind. 3:2:1, that is M, R and G. Do you understand? Because this is already 6 is there. If you want to make 6, you have to multiply 2. So the numerator will be 2. And if you want to make 6, you have to multiply by 3. So numerator will be 3. So 3:2:1. And who is going? R is going. That you will keep in mind. R share is 2/6. The capital of M, R and G 136, 50 and 54. That means 240. That you understand. Creditors 50,000. Workman compensation reserve distribution is coming. So we have to keep in mind. Workman compensation reserve, that is called 24,000. Employees provident fund, it will not be distributed because it is a liability. So don't distribute employees provident fund of rupees 15,000. And investment fluctuation fund also you have to distribute. This side cash and bank balance, debtors 80 minus 5 is equal to 75. Stock 62. Investment within bracket it is given market value 64. This is one type of internal adjustment. That means book value is 58, market value is 64. Patent 35, building 75, advertisement campaigning expenditure you have to distribute. So this is also you have to distribute, and this is investment fluctuation fund also you have to distribute. Workman compensation fund also you have to distribute, but employees provident fund will not be distributed if nothing is given in the adjustment, and if it is given in the adjustment, according to that we will do it. Now adjustment it is given that R is going out, that is 1/4/16. R is going out, malab R is going to return, and R share is 2/6. Number 1, the value of patent is to be reduced by 20%. Patent value whatever it is there, that will be reduced by 20%. Revaluations account and patent account it will affect. Whereas the value of building is to be reduced to 90%. Is to be reduced to 90% means it will not be deducted by 90%. It 100% is there, but you have to make it down up to 90%. It will be reduced by 10%. There is another confusion line is there. Whereas the value of building is to be reduced to 90%. मतलब उसको 90% तक लेके आओ, मतलब उसको 10% डिडक्ट करो. Liability of the workman compensation reserve is decided at 30,000. Here workman compensation reserve you are having 24, but it is more you need, so 6,000 you have to write in the revaluations account. Number 3, bad debt reserve under debtors is to be increased by 5%. Whatever the bad debt reserve is there, you are having at present bad debt reserve is 80 minus 5, but they are telling till 5% you have to increase. 5% of 80,000 is coming 4,000. 40,000 is to be paid to the R को 40,000 पेमेंट देना है एज हर शेयर ऑफ गुडविल. ओके 40,000 देना है उसको गुडविल के लिए, R को 40,000 देना है. मतलब who will take the R share, he will pay the 40,000. If one is taking that, this person will share. Otherwise, if two are sharing his share or her share, then these two will share according to the gaining ratio. Number 5, the 500 received from the bad debt return of earlier 3,000. This is also confusions. Student will think what about the 3,000? 3,000 को कोई इफेक्ट कोई जगह नहीं आएगा. 3,000 पहले बैड डेट हुआ था, उसके अंदर 500 रुपया बैड डेट बैड डेट रिकवर हो रहा है. दिस इज गिवन 500 रिसिप्ट फ्रॉम ए बैड डेट रिटर्न ऑफ अर्लियर 3,000. 3,000 जो रिटर्न ऑफ किया था उसके अंदर, तो आपको ये 500 रुपये का ही इफेक्ट आएगा, 3,000 का इफेक्ट नहीं आएगा. 5,000 टू बी पेड टू आर को जितना पेमेंट करना है उसके अंदर 5,000 अभी पेमेंट करना है. और बैलेंस अमाउंट एंड द एनुअल इक्वल इंस्टॉलमेंट एंड द 10% इंटरेस्ट पर एनम. द लास्ट वन इंस्टॉलमेंट पेमेंट बेसिस, दैट इज नो नीड टू डू. ओनली you will do the revaluations account, partners capital account and balance sheets. Revaluations account, partners capital account and balance sheet and cash account. Up to this much you will do it. So let us start the revaluations account first. Revaluations account generally most of the times it is coming from the adjustment. Value of the patent is to be reduced by 20%. According to your questions, patent is 35,000 is here. This is your patent. 35,000 ka 20% 7,000. It is reduced. So 2 patent 7,000. First effect. Second effect, balance sheet assets में जाएगा. Building is to be reduced by 90%. Building is to be reduced by 90%. And building you are having 75,000. 75,000 total 100%, and that you have to convert it into 90%. It will be reduced. That means it will be reduced by 10%. So once again, building reduced by 10%, which is 7,500. First adjustment is over. Building का first effect, second effect the balance sheet में जाएगा. Second, liability of the workman compensation reserve is to be decided at 30,000. You are having that workman compensation reserve 24,000 is here. This is, and you need 30,000. So 6,000 is the loss extra you want, which is coming in the revaluations account. Workman compensation reserve is 6,000 because you need more. If you do not need more, then you have to distribute like that. Previous sum what I already told you. Bad debt reserve on the debtors is to be increased by 5%. ऑलरेडी व्हाट एवर द बैटरी रिजर्व यू आर हैविंग 5,000, बोलता है कि और भी 5% इंक्रीज करो, 5% ऑफ 80,000 मतलब 80,000 विच इज कमिंग 4,000 बैटरी रिजर्व विच विल बी increase in your new balance sheet. Battery reserve will be 9,000. Correct? 4,000, 5,000 plus 4,000 is equal to 9,000. Next, 40,000 is to be paid to Radha as her share of the goodwill. और revaluation account में नहीं आएगा, partners capital account में आएगा. 500 received from a bad debt written off earlier. You are getting 500 is a one type of profit. So revaluation account credit side. This 3,000 का इफेक्ट कोई जगह नहीं आएगा. 5,000 is to be paid to Radha in cash, that will revaluation account में नहीं आएगा, and that last one is over. So one more thing is there, investment. Here you see that investment within bracket it is given 64,000, but here it is given 54. That means market value of investment is 6,000 more. So internal, this is also one type of internal adjustment. So 6,000 investment increase. So here you see this is tick, this tick is over, this tick, this tick, this tick, this tick. 4 is over. So 18,000 balance you are getting, 24,500 is the total, and that you are distributing 3:2:1, 963. That you understand. Now partners capital account. First we will write the balance 36, 50, 54. 36, 50, 54. Then we will write this one. This is a loss 963. Here you see 963. First this two you write, otherwise you will forget it. Next you start from the balance sheet, if any distribution is there or not. That is first one, workman compensation reserve, that is distribution is not there. Okay, employees provident fund distribution नहीं होगा. Investment fluctuation reserve 12,000 is there. Investment तो यहाँ मार्केट वैल्यू बढ़ गया और भी आपको 12,000 इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑलरेडी फ्लक्चुएशन फंड में रिजर्व में है. दिस 12,000. सो दिस 12,000 यू हैव टू डिस्ट्रीब्यूट बाय इन्वेस्टमेंट फ्लक्चुएशन फंड 6,000, 4,000 and 2,000. That is 3:2:1 ratio. Clear you? Now you come back to working first. Working gaining ratio you have to find out. The old ratio I already told you 3:2:1, and the new ratio what gaining this 3 is going, this 2 is going out, so remaining 3:1 is the gaining ratio. So gaining ratio is coming 3:1, and this is old ratio 3:2:1. So goodwill whatever it is coming, that 3:2, 3:1 in this ratio it will be distributed. Clearly? So goodwill is coming 40,000. 40,000 you have to pay the goodwill. To whom? To Radha. And this 40,000 Radha's capital account will be credited by 30,000 and 10,000. That is 3:1 ratio. Correct? That 30 who will give? The 30 will give M and G will give 10. तो M कैपिटल में डेबिट होगा 30, G कैपिटल में डेबिट होगा 10, and Radha's capital में क्रेडिट होगा 30 and 10. Clearly? Okay. Now advertisement campaigning expense one distribution is there. This is advertisement campaigning expenditure 24,000. That you distribute to 12,804 distribution होगा. Now it is given 5,000 उसको राधा को पेमेंट देना है. यहाँ देखो राधा कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश 5,000 दे दिया. कैश में जितना बैलेंस था ध्यान रखना है 5,000 पेमेंट हो जाएगा, वो कैश का बाद में मैं दिखाता है. ओके, सो कैपिटल अकाउंट में एवरीवेयर यू गॉट द टिक, एंड नाउ द बैलेंस इफ यू फाइंड आउट तो राधास लोन 75 होगा और 91 एंड 39 देयर कैपिटल अकाउंट का क्लोजिंग बैलेंस होगा. किसका? एम और जी का. अभी न्यू बैलेंस शीट्स एम एंड जी का क्लोजिंग बैलेंस 91, 39, 130. Creditors there is no change, 50 will be 50. Workman compensation reserve it will be 30 because it is given it there. The 30,000 workman compensation reserve already you have done. And Radha's loan 75, it will be as it is. 75 will be 75. Employees provident fund, that will be no change at all. This is your liability sides. Now asset sides, building it is reduced, patent also it is reduced, investment it is increased, stock I think no change, debtors 80 minus 9 several time I told. Cash balance you see it here. Cash opening you are having 12. Here you see The opening cash balance is 12, cash and bank. Okay, one adjustment 500 you are getting cash. Here it is given fifth adjustment. You are getting 500 cash. So cash account debit to bad debt return account or bad debt recover account. So you are having cash beginning 12 plus 5, 12,500. आउट ऑफ द राधा को आपने 5,000 कैश दे दिया तो आपका कैश बैलेंस 7,500 रहेगा. सो दिस इज द 7,500 कैश बैलेंस इज हियर. सो यू आर गेटिंग 3 lakh. Understands? And this part no need to do. That is Radha's loan, how much is coming? 75,000. That installment basis में payment होगा. That is given it here. Just you go through, you will understand it. So this is the importance questions what I told you. The ninth, sum number 9th, most important.